Welcome to Restore 2022. The chapters we're looking at today are Numbers chapter 27 and 28. Now these two chapters are quite different in character. Chapter 27 is a narrative in narrative form, telling two stories of some last-minute legal arrangements before the congregation enters the land of Canaan. Chapter 28 is more like a page from an instruction manual, itemizing essential public sacrifices and providing the priests with a calendar of events for their performance. So firstly, chapter 27. In chapter 27, we meet the 5 daughters of Zelophehad, who bring a complaint to Moses, alleging that the laws of inheritance are unfairly weighted against them. You see, it had been determined that when the congregation of Israel entered Canaan, the land would be parcelled out among the tribes by lottery. And then each man would receive a parcel of land from within his own tribe's territory, and when he died, his sons would inherit the property. Now Zelophehad had died in the wilderness, along with everyone else of his generation, but he died without fathering sons. And because he had no sons, his name would be excluded from among those who received a pocket of land. The women, brave women, approached Moses, together with Eleazar the priest and all the chiefs of the people, and complained that the law as it stood was unfair and discriminatory. They wanted the law to be changed so that the daughters of men without sons could also inherit family land. When Moses prayed about this, God said, "They're right." So their courage was rewarded. The law was amended. Now God had disqualified Moses from entering the new land because of his foolish behaviour at the waters of Meribah in Kadesh. He was allowed to view it from afar, but not enter it. So he asked God to choose a successor to lead them in. The rest of the chapter describes how Joshua was chosen and commissioned, but God only permitted some of Moses' authority to pass to Joshua. It seems that from now on a distinction is made between religious and military leadership. Joshua will stand before Eleazar the priest. The priest will inquire of God. Joshua will lead the people. Chapter 28 is very different. It provides a whole calendar of public sacrifices to be offered in the tabernacle on a daily basis by the priests on behalf of the people. Most of the sacrifices are burnt offerings, which are made to propitiate sin. Where goats are sacrificed, these are sin offerings for purification. And meal offerings represent general thankfulness and gratitude. And then, of course, there are the special occasions of assembly for Passover and harvest, when everyone together rejoices in all God's provision. Each passing day, every Sabbath, and the beginning of every new month is covered by sacrifice. There is never a moment when the people don't depend upon the mercy of God, when they ought not to be thankful and devote themselves to him.